Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Ronline Report. It's been almost a year since I talked to this man. He had almost made his pro debut, but coronavirus happened, so we didn't see him. Please welcome all the way from Florida, Blessing Awodibu, Redcon 1 athlete.
Wow. You know what? You deserve an award for that second name pronunciation. Probably the best one I heard so far. That name get chopped up all kinds of way. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hey, thank you for getting it right. Appreciate you, brother.
I'm glad you didn't just change it to Blessing like Madonna or something.
Nah, we got to keep it. You know what? It's funny because I was actually talking to is this guy a pro bodybuilder? This was when I was back in Ireland. This guy's a big dude. I was asking him. I think it's a pro bodybuilder, IFBB. And I asked him, just like, when you're young, you're curious, you want to know how the pros do and stuff. And I was asking him like, hey, bro, I think I got what it takes. I want to be a pro bodybuilder. What do you think, And the first thing he said to me? Because first of all, you have to change your second name.
Hey, that's what they told Arnold, too.
I'm like, I didn't even reply back. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is that?
Wow. So this was in Ireland?
You know what I mean? What?
This was in Ireland? A pro told you that?
I was back in Ireland. This guy was in, actually I remember this dude's name, and I don't want to say it because people might know him. But I can't say it. I don't want to say it.
You're not calling him a jerk or anything.
Like, changing my name? Why would I change my name? That's my fucking name. That's my identity, bro.
I can't think of too many pros in Ireland as it is, so it can't be that.
There's no. The guy's a pro here in USA. I was back in Ireland. I was young. I was like, I don't know, maybe 17, 18 or something like that. I was just asking questions, and they just told me to change my name.
I got to ask you this. You lived in Ireland for a long time. Can you do an Irish accent for me?
I don't know fucking know.
I can do one. Here it goes. This is from Bugs Bunny cartoons. You might, Robert. You might.
You got it. You got it. Pretty close.
So everyone's got a COVID story, or a lot of bodybuilders who travel. You just told me before we started recording, you were a victim of the traveling situation. You got stuck in Dubai. What happened?
It was rough. Throughout the lockdown here, the first one, and last year I was here. And it was actually it was a blessing that the fact that I'm here because all the gyms were shut down and everything. But then, Aaron had we have a Record 1 gym here. So, Aaron was able to keep that gym open for me. So, nothing really changed. Didn't really affect me that much. But then my visa ran out and I had to leave the country, and then it was an opportunity for me as well to actually go see my family back in Ireland because I didn't get to see them for so long. My girlfriend as well. So, I flew home and was it July? Yeah, July. I was in Dublin for the plan was to go home for a month, and then because I just started working with Chad and I need to get back to get on my off-season plan. You know what I mean? So the plan was to stay a month in Ireland and then do quarantine in stay in Dubai, quarantine for 2 weeks because that was the rule because Europeans are on the ban list into US. So the rule was, okay, once you're outside European for 2 weeks, you're good to enter back to USA. Right. So what I did was, I know my flight was booked together. So when I booked the flight, from Dublin, and then 2 weeks in Dubai, and then from Dubai to Florida. So I thought they saw that, and they saw my pattern. And after 2 weeks in Dubai, I'm at the airport, and the guy would check my passport. They look at me, they ask another guy, look at my passport. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on here? And I was with my training partner as well. We were in Dubai together. He's from here, he has a green card, so we were traveling together. So he was like, boom, he was gone, easy. And he was waiting for me, right after the security check. And then they go everybody over and like, sorry, we can't let you on the flight. I'm like, why? We just can't let you on the flight. Give me a reason. We can't let you on the flight. You know what? I was so angry. I didn't know, because I was following the rule. You know what I mean? I've been outside European for 2 weeks.
They just said you can't get on the flight. They didn't say it's for this, that.
They didn't even tell me nothing, right? I'm like, all right. I sat there at the airport. I was waiting for some miracle to happen.
Yeah.
I sat there for like 4 hours. They would tell me, dude, you got to go home. I'm like, but you got to give me a reason why you can't let me on the flight.
Right.
So next I went back, Dubai is all about who you know, right? It's like, they don't really give a fuck about rules, right?
Yeah, right.
Once you know the right people, you can do what the fuck you want. So I hit up this guy and they connect me to a local immigration officer. I met up with this dude the second day. We went out for a Lubra seashore and he's like, yo, bro, I will get you on the flight, I promise. You, my brother, Habibi, I'll get you on the flight, inshallah.
Inshallah, Habibi. All right.
So next day we met up at the airport, 4 a.m. I booked another flight, and then I was with my man, the immigration dude. We were walking like this, chest out. I was like, yeah, I'm the man. I was like, yeah, I got the man right here. This guy right here is the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So before I got there, there were like 5 security officers. They were waiting for me because they seen it that I booked another flight. I was like, I ain't not to worry about it. I got the man right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, bro, go talk to them. Habibi, I'm coming. Literally, he was there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. He was talking to them. And then he came back to me and goes, bro, they're not going to let you on that flight. I think it's something with the travel ban and the travel with Irish passports. I think you have to call the immigration. You have to call the embassy somehow.
Yeah.
Long story short, I was talking to Dubai. I was there for 4 months.
Oh my God, dude.
You know what? The first, when that happened, I was so depressed. I was so confused because my plan was to stay there for 2 weeks. Yeah. And then, boom, my off-season started with Chad. You know what I mean? Here in Florida. You know what I mean? That was my plan. So I was like, what do I do now? You know what I mean?
What did you do? 4 months.
What?
What do you do in 4 months when all you had was closed for 2 weeks?
I got jacked, bro.
Huh?
I got big.
Oh, okay. But I mean, where did you stay? Did you
I got jacked up.
Did somebody put you up so you didn't have to worry about hotel?
What's that?
Did you have to go to a hotel for the 4 months?
Yeah, I ended up booking an apartment. I was like, yo, Chad, okay, this is the deal. I guess we have to start the off-season here. I mean, Dubai was, I had so much fun. I was literally there to create content and just, I'm sure you guys will follow me on Instagram. You guys see all kinds of crazy shit that I was doing. You know what I mean? So once I told Chad, this is the situation, we shut everything down. I cut everybody off and it was time to work. I was there by myself. You know what I mean? Because my training partner left. He'd come back to Florida. And I was, I had friends there, but Dubai, you got to be careful, right? So many distractions. If you want to be a pro bodybuilder in Dubai, you literally got to, because you just, especially the fact that you have social media, everybody wants you everywhere. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, Chad, we got to do this, call everybody off, and then just went straight to work. You know what I mean?
Was Rami was stuck there too? Was he stuck there at the same time as you?
Ronnie Coleman?
No, Rami, big Rami.
Rami. No. That was before me.
Huh.
It was stuck there before me, and literally I just kept my head down, and I was training at Ben's gym.
What's it called?
I was training twice a day. What?
Ben's gym?
Ben's gym. That's like #1 gym in Dubai. Okay. I'm sure you've heard of it.
No.
Big Rami. Everybody trains there. Everybody that goes to Dubai trains at Ben's gym.
And you jumped over a speeding Lamborghini. Was that really happening, or was that editing?
Of course, that really happened. What do you think? I'm the boogie man.
Yeah, I wouldn't suspect you have much of a vertical leap,
290 pounds, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't think you'd be able to jump more than like an inch or two.
There you go. I'm the boogie man. I make shit happen. I do shit.
Oh my God. All right, so let's back up, because the last time we talked, it was just a few weeks after the Arnold.
Yeah.
What would have been your pro debut in Melbourne at the Arnold, Australia. And you did like a peak week. You treated it like you were still competing. You did photo shoots.
Yeah.
Luckily, we got great pictures to use for that. But, I'm just curious, because there were shows the rest of the year. At any point did you think, maybe I'm going to jump into this? Maybe I could do that show and qualify for the Olympia? Or what was your mindset?
You know what, Ron? I am always trying to be as real as possible to myself. You know what I mean? I don't chase empty stuff. Before, even like Aaron's been telling me to compete since I joined Rec 1. I'm just saying, look, if I don't feel ready, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to be honest, the way coronavirus happened and I couldn't compete, I see it as a blessing in disguise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was working with somebody that does not fit my, it does not fit my, whatever I got going on, it was never gonna work. Okay. You know what I mean? And if that was to go ahead, I would have ended up in a really, really bad place. And I'm so glad and happy that, what happened, you know what I mean? And I was able to, the universe was able to move me to the right people. I got connected with Chad through Aaron Singerman. Oh, okay. And we just start to work. You know what I mean? So it just gave me time to get better. You know what I mean? And I decided to shut it down because, I just don't want to jump into shows as well. The fact that I didn't feel ready and the fact that I just had a new coach. I want to, get Chad to understand my body, of course, create that relationship. And then from there, take it to a whole new level.
Yeah, because you have not competed since fall of 2017.
2017, yeah.
So I guess if you waited this long, you might as well have just waited another few months.
Yeah, bro. I just when I hit that stage, I wanna shock the world, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why it's taking so long. And bodybuilding is an art. It's a true art. You know what I mean? You can't rush it. Look at it. Most of the people that rush this game and they look how they end up. Well, you know what I mean? You gotta take your time with it. Yeah. Bodybuilding isn't.
I'm curious because you made. If I look at your social media, everyone follows you. You're a character. I wish we had more people with personalities like you in the sport. But you turned pro in 2017. What was your weight back then?
I think I was weighing around maybe when I turned pro, maybe I was about around 235.
Wow.
Okay. 235, 240.
Okay. When you did your dry run last year, you did a fake peak week. What'd you end up for the photo shoots weighing? Do you remember?
Yeah, I was so flat. I didn't look good. I was empty. I was about 255, 260.
Okay, so about 35 pounds. And, you're about 290 right now, 295?
So with Chad, we got up to 300 pounds.
Wow.
And I'm about 280 right now.
Yeah,
We've been dieting like maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah. Well, I got to back up because Chad is very, very selective. I know Aaron introduced you, but
yeah,
he doesn't work with many people anymore.
Nope,
obviously he's a legend. He got Ronnie 8 Olympia titles. He just got big Rami. I never thought Rami would win the Olympia, but Chad got him. He got him there.
What happened?
He finally did it. So was there like an audition where you had to talk to Chad and he had to feel you out to see, if you were somebody he was worth investing his time in?
I had to send in what you call that again?
Like a resume?
I had to send a resume, I had to go through an interview.
Yeah.
And then I passed that interview and I went to another level. And then I got to talk to the man himself, Chad. Yeah. And he gave it a green light.
Nice. Yeah. Because
I didn't have to do all that.
I didn't think so.
Aaron just connected us and we just got talking and we got on the phone and it was a done deal.
Yeah, because there aren't many coaches. I'm starting to think that big guys do need to be prepped differently than smaller guys. There is something to that, and there's not many coaches that know how to work with really heavy guys. Chad, Ronnie.
That's what I noticed.
Rami, and look at you.
Yep, that's what I noticed. The difference between Chad and the person that I was working with previously. Jesus, man, the progress that we made in that offseason as well. I stayed lean. It was mind-boggling. Like he told me, he goes, Bless, we're gonna hit 300. I'm like, that is not fucking possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we're watching. Boom. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, because naturally I'm a skinny dude. You know what I mean? Like I started off like,
no, you're not.
I don't fucking know.
No, you're not.
300 pounds is just like that's insane for me. You know what I mean?
So what was the biggest changes he made? Was it your training, your diet, or both?
you know what? It did not touch my training. Obviously, you know, he looked myself on Instagram and the way I look, he liked the way I train. Okay. You know what I mean? Because my training is like, a lot of people look at my shit on Instagram and they think, you know, I'm all the joke. I'm all the playing and making Instagram funny shit.
Right.
Not a lot of pros will survive my workout. Not a lot of them. A lot of them will think it's overtraining. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Myself and my training partner, we've broken a lot of people. You know?
When you say, is it real high volume? Are you in there doing like
high volume, heavy weights? Every set is balls to the wall and just non-fucking stop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the Instagram and I'm trying to count plates, and there's so many. I can't even lose. I lose count on trying to count some of the plates on something.
You know what I mean? So you know, I think he likes the way I train. So he never touched my training, and everything was Jaws, the diet. Daniel, man, he made me eat so much. I'm like, I've never put that much food down before in my life. It's like, yo, and I can see myself literally just growing and staying lean. You know what I mean? And do minimum cardio. You know? So that was the food was the biggest thing. I was even shocked the fact I was able to pull those meals down.
So give me an idea, if you can, like in the off season before Chad, roughly how many calories a day were you taking in, and then what did Chad bump those up to? If you know
shit. Okay, this is roughly now. No one should quote me on this, but I don't know. Off season before Chad, maybe I was about maybe 4,500.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I was fat.
Yeah, but that's not a lot for somebody your size.
I was full of water. And then we Chad, maybe we bump it up to like, I don't know, close to 7,000, bro.
And you're leaner.
Lean. I was lean.
Yeah.
Lean, hard, and much drier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I mean, where would you say you made the most improvements? It seems like overall size to me, but I don't know your physique well enough to know what's come up in the past year. What would you say?
To be honest, overall, and we focus a lot on my back and my legs. You know, the legs will like be my, you know, I'm not like genetically gifted with huge legs, so I have to really put in that extra work in order for me to actually see that progress. So we put a lot of work on my quads. I was actually, when I was in Dubai, I was hitting my quads twice a week and my hamstring twice a week, and those sessions are split. So each session is quads. One session will be focused on quads, and another session will be just focused on hamstrings alone. So you can see I'm hitting legs 4 times a week.
Now, Chad's very close with Rami. He should have had Rami give you like 2 inches off his quads, because Rami's quads, I think,
you know what? I will fucking pay for it. I'll pay for it.
But
I would drop easy 60 grand for an ounce of muscle.
Yeah.
Off Big Rami.
I would never
do that.
I would never suspect that your back was like a lagging area, because you just put up on one of your Instagram stories a day or two ago, somebody was just following you walking through Redcon 1 gym, I think it was, in a tank top, and your lats were like, they were popping out.
I thought I had a great back too. I thought I had a great back until I started talking to great people. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, bro, your back is shallow. I'm like, for real? Huh. I thought my back was my best body part. No, it ain't good enough. You know, that's what I like. You know what I mean? My circle is very small. You know what I mean? But I'm surrounded by the people who are truly real. You know what I mean? In Florida, I don't really know anybody. Maybe I have one good friend. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So the people that I'm surrounded with, just like, there's no bullshit, no drama. They tell me how it is, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The people who don't ever improve are the ones that are surrounded by, like, yes men. Oh, bro, you're perfect. You're Mr. Olympia right now. Yeah.
And to be honest, right, the comment that I love most on Instagram are the negative one.
Really?
You know what I mean? I love when someone say, oh, he ain't got no legs. His hamstrings so weak. You know what I actually do? I do reply back to them comments. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm working on it. They might mean inside of, they might try to insult me, but I see that as a I see positivity in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To make me better, you know?
Now,
positive feedback will not make you better. It can, but the negative ones, that's key.
Yeah, so you got a great attitude, because I know a lot of guys who they get enraged. They get so mad at those comments.
I've seen it. I've seen all the I said a lot of bodybuilders are like that. Even 99% of bodybuilders like that. They can't really take criticism, especially from their fans. You know what I mean?
They'll block them from Instagram and they'll block them right away. You
never see me block people. You can say, you can call me what the fuck. You can call me whatever. Say whatever to me, bro. I love that shit.
Before we talk more about shows, there was one. You do these great skits, these little movies. The one where you taught the kid that's skipping leg day, was that on Instagram or was that on your YouTube?
Yeah, that was Instagram.
Okay, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
So I showed that to my son. He's a gamer. He was very upset because, this young guy.
You need to show him the gamer one I made as well.
He was skipping leg day. Maybe we'll show this during the interview. You go to this poor kid's house and you smash his a PS4, PS5,
bro.
and his TV.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
my watch. You ain't gonna skip legs on my watch, bro.
Yeah, but tell me that was like something he was gonna throw out anyway, because I felt really bad.
What?
Did you actually destroy? Was that something that was going to be thrown out in the trash? And they said, let's make a funny video, and you didn't destroy like a
brand new TV.
Oh, come on.
50 inches, bro.
Terrible. Oh, this poor kid.
Wow. See, we gotta get the point across.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? We gotta get the point across. If we don't smash the TV, how people supposed to know that skipping leg day is a fucking big thing? It is a fucking big thing. You gotta let them know.
Yeah.
Any means necessary, bro.
I gotta tell people, go to Blessing's YouTube channel. It's his name, Blessing Awodibu. You did a tug of war with an 800-pound liger, which is a genetically engineered hybrid of a lion and a tiger.
Bro. Whew.
And man, I wouldn't think a human would stand a chance, but he wasn't moving. He wasn't really moving you.
Watching that video, if anyone think that video was fake, I was literally fighting for my life. Those things are fucking animals. They are so strong. Yeah. It was literally pulling with one claw like this, right? And I had my shirt off. I was sweating. I was pulling. There was some point I thought I had him. It was like, come here, little bitch.
Well, you're close.
It was a good video.
You're close to 300 pounds. That thing's 800 pounds, and those things are all muscle.
Yeah, I would not want any of them running at me. You got zero chance of survive.
So let's talk contest. It looks like you are right now registered, or you said Indie Pro. Is that going to be your pro debut?
Yeah, I don't think I've registered for any.
Not registered. For some reason, I heard you were doing the Indie Pro. Am I right?
Yeah, bro. I'm doing every show in May.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you weren't already, I was going to throw it out there, because 3 weekends in a row, we got Indie Pro May 8th, New York Pro, which of course is in Florida, the 15th, and the Cal Pro is the 22nd.
Yeah.
Saying, man, if you can do one, just do them all.
I'm doing them all, bro. Chad was like, maybe we should just focus on the New York Pro, and then maybe it goes our way, and then we just call it a day, and then wait for the Olympia. I was like, no, Chad. 4 years, bro. I didn't compete 4 years.
Shit. Yeah.
So if I'm gonna compete now, I'm gonna do multiple shows. Except even for the fact that the shows there like in the same months, like 2 weeks, a week in between. Let's do them all, bro.
Because it's good for him too, because you guys can try different things at each show, and you'll learn things along the way that you can apply.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah. I'm
planning on winning them 3 shows.
It's not crazy, no.
I mean, it's kind of crazy.
Unless Rami decides to jump in, I would say you're crazy if you think you're beating Rami.
Nah, Rami wouldn't do me like that. We're on the same team.
But yeah.
He likes the boogeyman.
Who doesn't like the boogeyman? Come on, you're hilarious.
Oh, I'm telling you, bro. There's a lot of haters out there. You know what I mean? I love my haters, though.
Well, I don't know why you would have haters, because I mean, maybe a
lot of them.
I guess anybody with a great physique is going to have haters, but you're funny. You don't take yourself seriously. You have a personality. Some of these guys, not everyone's got this outgoing, funny personality. It's not, but some guys, it's like talking to a piece of wood. You don't really get much back from them. So
you actually don't believe, but man, there's a lot of haters out there, and I think a lot of it is jealousy. I'm telling you, bro. I've met a lot of bodybuilders, IFBB pro bodybuilders, and I've seen their, the way they treat me, the way they act towards me. Very strange. Very, very strange. The only IFBB pro guy, I love this guy, and I respect him so much. the coolest IFBB pro bodybuilder ever, Kai Green.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
This guy right here is different.
Yeah, and you did. You got to meet and train.
Yeah,
did you train with him when he was down there?
He's in town for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's
Kai is cool, down to have fun, down to talk some trash, down to throw some jokes.
Yeah,
it's just good energy all around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you guys seem to have similar training styles because he's very heavy weights, and he trains very high volume.
Kai's changed a bit now.
Oh, not as
Kai
high.
doesn't.
Okay, so
Kai's a little laid back. You know, do his 20-minute warm up cardio, do the handstand, do the little bit of dancing, and you know, do some light chest workout, and he's done.
If Wikipedia is correct, he's 40. He's 45. He'll be 46 in July. And you're only, what are you, like 30, 31 or something?
I'm 29, bro.
29? Oh, God.
Come on, man.
You could be our children.
Come on, man. I'm not 30, bro.
29. Jeez.
Don't get me mad.
Lord. Just a kid, man. Yeah, so the Redcon Gym, I'm curious. He's opening up another one in Nashville.
Yeah, that's huge.
I assume you're going to be at the grand opening for that.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be crazy. Jay Cutler's gonna be there. Kai Green's gonna be there. Beyonce's gonna be there. Kanye West. And
did you say Beyonce and Kanye West are gonna be there?
Yeah, bro. You know Aaron. Aaron do shit big.
Okay. I mean, my son is a big
Aaron is the man. I'm telling you, he is the plug.
Oh man. So how many weeks out from Indy are you right now?
I think it's Indy Pro is about 13 weeks.
Yeah. So when did you start prep?
We started prepping. When did we start prepping? We started prepping January. Is it January?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started prepping like January. I don't know. January 5th or something like that.
Because I mean, you look. I would say I haven't seen you in trunks or anything, but just based on tank top, the amount of body fat I see, you look like you could be ready in about 6 or 8 weeks at the most if you had to.
Yeah, I don't know, but I still got a lot of work to do. But I'll be ready though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird that you say that a lot of pros aren't really, nice to you because you haven't competed as a pro. You're no threat to them. But
bro, they see me as a threat.
Well, once you start beating them, that's when you become a threat.
I like that.
It's good. I mean, I
know what's coming.
But I'm saying once you start competing and doing well, that's when I could see them turning on you and saying,
"Oh, bro, I already said it. Everybody's gonna hit the boogeyman. Boogeyman's gonna have a lot of haters. That's my goal. I want to have as many haters as possible."
Wow. Well,
if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing shit.
You're my second favorite boogeyman. The first one is John Wick. He's good too.
John Wick is cool. Me, John Wick go way back. We're cool.
So, working with Chad, does he have like he did things with Rami's physique that we'd never seen before. And I'm sure when he met with Rami, he had goals to bring out a condition. When you guys talked about what kind of look that he wanted to bring with you, what were some of the things that were discussed?
To be honest, there was no like look and this and that. We're just working and see where we end up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is our first time working together, and everything's pretty straightforward. You know, you don't even ask me for like crazy updates, like all that. Once you see my IG stories, like this Chad is the GOAT. You know what I mean? It's like Chad is it's the fucking man. You know what I mean? And he's a really, really good eyes. You know, even what he's doing right now with my diet, I'm like, yo. Like it's like he's literally like having a conversation with my body, and I'm like, witness this thing. I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like with the diet, it's like I'm like, yo, Chad, what are you doing here? I'm like, cause it's crazy, and man, this is like the best I ever felt. Like this far out from a show, this is the biggest I've ever been, and the way my weight is coming down, it's like really, really slow. Right now, the food is high as fuck.
Yeah, he's they call him the diet doc, and I'm curious, did he figure out foods that maybe you didn't even know you weren't digesting well, so you stopped eating certain foods, and now there's other foods that you maybe never even thought to try
Even though there are a couple of things that I've never really tried before in my life, I'm like eating this, I'm like, yo, this is good.
Like what, oatmeal or something?
Oh, like let's say purple potato. I didn't even know there's such thing as purple potato.
The hell's that?
You've never heard of purple potato?
Papu potato?
Purple, color purple.
Oh, purple.
Potato.
I think I've seen them in the supermarket, but I was like, what the hell is that?
I didn't even know there was something called purple potato.
No, it's not.
I went to Whole Foods. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, them thing tastes good.
So, is there anything that you stopped eating that you realized, your body wasn't really handling very well?
There was none that I stopped eating.
Okay.
There were just new things introduced that I really liked. That worked really well for my body.
Everyone's going to run to Whole Foods after watching this and go get purple potatoes, thinking they're going to look like you.
Yeah, but you need to try it. They're so dense. Like, yo, they taste good. Tastes better than the actual sweet potato.
I know. So you must be so psyched to finally be getting on stage. It's been so long.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm on cloud 9. I'm excited.
Jeez, if you're 29, you were 25 the last time you competed?
Yep.
Wow, it's been a long time.
2017, I did how many shows I did? I did maybe 6 shows back to back. I won them all.
And you turned pro at 3 of them, right?
I turned pro at Czech, Portugal, Arnold Classic Brazil, Arnold Classic Europe. I won the World Championship. So I turned pro at 3 of them.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. So, man, yeah, I mean, you have a tremendous fan base, obviously, so it's good to know. I'm sure a lot of these people that follow you, they don't really care about bodybuilding. They don't care if you compete or not, but I still think they're going to be excited. They're going to be happy to see you finally getting on stage.
Yeah, everybody's kind of excited. Everybody's like kind of waiting. They want to see what I got. You know what I mean? They're curious. They want to know. They want to see. That's a lot of people and a lot of my supporters. That really, really love bodybuilding. They've been waiting for so long. Come on, Boogie, man, compete. So a lot of them are super excited to actually see me getting ready for stage, and I am super, super excited as well. You know what I'm saying? And one thing is the fact that I've never really competed in USA before.
Right.
So no one ever. They don't know what to expect. You know what I mean? They just want to see. Yeah. They don't know but they want to see it. So I'm super excited to present something super, super unique. Something that that you guys have never really been seen in a long time. Something super different and unique. That's what I'm working on right now. It's taken me so long. 4 or 5 years after turn pro and not compete. So I've been working a long time for this. You know what I mean? So I'm super excited to present that package, to present that hard work for you guys, and it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's you do have a unique physique where you don't look quite like anybody else. The proportions, your waist, it doesn't seem like it's gotten much bigger at all since 30 pounds ago.
Yeah. I train them all off season long. Do my abs. I do my vacuum. I put in a lot of work to keep my waist tight.
My last question is a geography question, Blessing. Why is it that on the continent of Africa, the people on the west side, we got countries like, you're from Nigeria originally?
Yeah. That's
William Bonac, Ghana.
Yeah.
Lionel Banky was Cameroon. So where is all the West Coast?
Yeah, all the West Coast, yeah.
Everyone's jacked. That's where all the big bodybuilders come from. And the East Coast, everyone's skinny. It's Ethiopia, Somalia. Is there like no food or something? Why do you think people on one side of the continent are so much more muscular than the other?
I don't know. I think it's a lot to do with food. You know what I mean?
Having food.
Because Nigerian food is it's very, very similar to what they eat in Ghana. And like Nigeria, Ghana, I don't know what you said, Cameroon as well. They eat a lot of carbs. You know what I mean? And they're extremely hardworking. Like I came from fucking work. You know what I mean? And people don't have a lot. People don't have nothing. Right. So they gotta work with whatever they got. Yeah. You know what I mean? So even like I'm sure you've seen a lot of video from Ghana, and you see people training with fucking, I don't know, this shit,
bamboo,
homemade thing. And just you see them, they're jacked.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I think it's a lot to do with food, work ethic, and yeah, man, just we just built different.
I would say America's one of the
Maybe a
only
little bit of
countries.
genetics is there too.
Oh, there's got to be some. There's got to be some genetics. You remember Victor Richards? Remember Vic Richards?
Am I what?
Do you remember Vic Richards? Victor Richards?
Yeah.
The Nigerian Nightmare. So I knew Victor a little bit back in the day when I lived out in California, and he had a brother named Sam. Yeah. I don't think Sam ever walked in a gym in his life, but the guy had shoulders out to here. He had probably like 17, 18-inch arms. They were smooth.
Wow, he was a big dude.
But he was a big dude, and I know he never touched a weight. I could tell looking at him. He would blow up if he ever did, but I don't think he had any interest in it. He was just like, I think he was Victor's manager or something at the time.
Yeah, Victor's cool, man. I'm a big fan of Victor. And it's funny how, because I get compared to him a lot. Like, people always come to, he looks just like Vic. It's like, this is not Vic. And that's what I was training with Kai like 2 days ago. And it was like, yo, you just like Vic, man, but you're like when he comes to the rear, you're like a better version of Vic. I'm like, yo, Kai, what are you talking about? It's a man, I'm serious. I'm like, stop fucking with me, bro. Vic is a fucking legend. Yeah. It goes, I'm serious. It's like, I do get a lot of Vic Richard, Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. That's the best thing is. Yeah. Like I said, it's exciting because we've never seen you on a pro stage. The last time you were on any stage, you were a good deal. You're so much bigger now than you were then. It's not. You can't even look at those pictures.
Yeah, I can't even post it. It's like sometimes when I'm looking for pictures to post, I'm like, I can't even post any of these throwbacks because I'm like, yo, I was skinny shit. It was a good shit. Yeah, I was able to turn pro with it. You know what I mean? But I'm like, this is a whole new level now. I can't even post this. I need a new update.
Yeah, you look like you ate that blessing now.
I think I did, bro. Double up.
Well, we're all excited. It's going to be,
Hey, Ron, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for keeping up with the boogeyman. And it's going to be a great year for bodybuilding, an exciting year. Something new's coming, something big, something different, something unique. The boogeyman is coming.
I like it.
Tell Nick Walker to keep doing his cardio. Tell Mike Jensen to feed that dude. The last update he posted, it looks soft.
Lockett. You got a rivalry with Michael Lockett?
Mike Jensen's number. Call him right now. Tell him to fit Nick. It looks soft. The boogeyman is coming.
Oh, geez. Poor Mike Lockett. No, Mike's a good dude. I like Mike. All right. Well, thank you, Blessing. It's been great.
Thank you, Ron, for having me. It's a blessing to be up in here.
Yeah. All right, everybody. So you'll see him on stage at every damn show in May. Every show.
Let's go.
New York Pro, California Pro. They're all probably going to be in Florida, all these shows, I bet. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching Ronline Report. Follow this man on his Instagram. It's just your name, Blessing Awodibu, right?
Blessing the Boogeyman Awodibu.
Oh, okay. I'm sure if you put Blessing and Boogeyman in, it'll come right up. And the YouTube channel, hilarious stuff, is just his name. And of course, the Redcon 1 YouTube channel, he does content there too. A lot of great content. You're one of the best content creators in the sport right now.
We're working. Thank you.
Keep up the great work, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.